I wanted to make sure I was going in the right direction. And so, yeah, as I was saying before in the previous slide, when you're following your dreams, there's a requirement to be consistent. And I wanted you to think about you going to work, right? You go to work every day, or how many days a week, because you believe that you're going to get a paycheck, right? You believe that once you complete this amount of work and you accomplish your duties, that you're going to get paid, right? And it's a guaranteed pay. So it's essentially the same concept when it comes to you following your dreams, right? In the beginning stages, you're building this thing. You're cultivating your garden, right? You're toiling. You're planting seeds. You're germinating. You're watering. You're fertilizing. You are watching over, what God has given you. And then at the right season, right, you're gonna bear fruit, right? It's the same. So it's the same symbolism, the same type of revelation. So I just wanted to, encourage you, figure out. I was reading a story also about people who have been relocating to other countries, because they just can't afford the life here in America. And this one woman who, I think she was laid off from her job. She had recently bought like a condo, and basically she started falling behind on payment, and she was like, she don't know what she's gonna do. And so she ended up relocating to someplace in Asia, I believe, as an English teacher. And I've run across those opportunities, but I just don't know if it's the right opportunity for me. But she found an English teaching opportunity in Asia, and she was able to relocate and basically, be able have been sustaining herself for the past, 4+ years in that. And so she talked about how much the cost of living, how much cheaper it has been since being able to move out there. She's been able to travel. Her rent is like, like 600. Her rent is like 600, and she's able to travel to different places. You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't have to basically worry about rent, or certain bills. And I think that tends to be the primary issue when it comes to living in America, when you're making a certain amount of money. Now, this is not everyone's story, right? We know, right, that we know, glory to God, that that there are some people who make lots of money, and when it comes to financial insecurity, they don't know nothing about that. But for those who having to start from the ground up and to make a way from nowhere, right, you have to be creative and resourceful. And so there have been these opportunities where people are able to travel abroad and to use their talents. And I believe the woman that I was talking about, she actually went to school for something, I don't remember, but she had, English is not something that you need to necessarily go to school to get a degree, right? There is English major, or should I say there are English majors where you become, a linguist. Is it a linguist or an English connoisseur, where, you're supposed to perfect the English language, right? And obviously that is going to add to your expertise and your credentials, and that can be communicated when you are applying for any opportunities that value your English speaking abilities. But for the natural part, we're English speakers, right? And so if you were to go to someplace that doesn't speak English at all, you are going to be of value. So the key is to put yourself in a position where you're going to be of most value with as little skill, if that makes sense. And so if all you can do is speak English and you love talking, maybe a position, an English teaching position in Asia or somewhere, China, wherever, would serve you right. And a woman was saying that she pays like $650 for rent for a two bedroom, two bathroom apartment. Food is like what? Not much. Transportation, not much. What she paid a lot for is traveling. She talks about how she travels to this place and that place, and her traveling is like in the 2000s. But she's able to pay that. Why? Because her paycheck. We didn't even talk about how much she gets paid as a teacher. She's getting paid like over $2,500. And I believe, if I'm correct, in US, that's US bills. So you gotta find, oh, thank you. You gotta find what works for you. You know, you gotta find an opportunity that works for you. So yeah, we're gonna see if I can donate some plasma. You know what I'm saying? If not, y'all go ahead and support the platform. CLG $ CLG Lifestyle. And I guess I'll come back. Well, I guess I'll keep talking. Keep talking till I get to the location, because I don't think I'm there yet. Probably like 15 minutes away. 15 or 20 minutes, or maybe less. Depends. Go ahead and support the platform, CLG $CLG Lifestyle.